Good day, Hagerstown Tigers. It's so good to see you again. As we all here at the studio have awoken from a long winter slumber, it's time to kick it into high gear and start the decade off with a spectacular finish to the school year. I love you all.
We love you too.
Yeah, I love you too.
Ditto.
And we can't wait to show you the freshness that is in store for this semester. Let's kick it. Coming up, a report of current and upcoming Tiger events. Getting to know your favorite educators, a little something to celebrate, your favorite Mythbusters knockoff, a trip around the globe, pouncing like tigers, a step into the uncomfortable zone, and the latest on weather. Stay tuned for this week's episode of The Studio.
Seniors, be sure to keep your eyes out for scholarship opportunities in the announcements, such as the Harvestland Scholarship for anyone pursuing a career in agriculture, and one from the Indiana Breast Cancer Awareness Trust for anyone whose parents are suffering from breast cancer. Scholarships exist to help you not be in debt for the rest of your life, so be sure to use these opportunities to your advantage.
Track athletes.
Conditioning for indoor and outdoor season has started up again on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays after school. If you aren't in a winter sport and plan on participating in track this spring, you are strongly encouraged to attend. Remember, students, SSR has resumed on gold days during Tiger Time. Be sure to remember to bring your books and get lost in another realm. Now to Paige and Mimi for a new segment, Teacher Interrogation.
Who influenced you to become a teacher?
Actually, nobody. I was born to teach.
How many years have you been teaching for?
Let me tell you something about teaching. I've taught 6 years of college university teaching, 2 years at Centerville High School, 300 plus CPR classes. I teach classes for the CDC. Is there anything else you want to know about my teaching career?
Why did you choose to teach here?
Maybe it's because I was beckoned to teach here at Hagerstown Junior Senior High School. I am called to teach, to become a purple and gold tiger, to keep a watch out on certain individuals, possibly, to partake in the educational process of what we call scholastic education, and to rise to higher links and levels unbeknownst to people thus far, to impart a sense of business education, to increase entrepreneurism amongst the student populace here in the Nell Creek School Corporation.
Okay.
Mimi, you need to dial down the tone, okay? We gotta get some answers. So, what will you be teaching here?
Well, I was hired to teach strictly about business.
So it says right here that you did model.
Well, actually, ladies, I did do some modeling. In fact, it was so good they made a figurine of myself to display to the masses. Pretty dope, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what I thought. The likeness is uncanny, I think, of my beautimous face and glasses. Stocked full of backpack and secure knife on the belt.
You're lying!
Ladies, I'm not lying.
Yes, you are.
I am not. This is a knife on my belt, on my figurine. I believe everybody should have one crafted of their beautiful selves.
You think we should come out with our own fashion line?
No.
Well, business.
No. You cannot. Until you make a figurine of yourself and have a coffee mug crafted after yourself. Only then can you come up with a fashion line for yourselves.
Is there any business advice you have for us in our future?
I'm so glad you asked, because there's so much things that you can do business-wise to promote yourself, your business, and so on and so forth. But you can only do it if you take business courses here at HHS. Come learn about business from me and Mrs. Isom. And you've learned all that you need to know to be all that you can be.
Okay.
The bathroom is a place for peace and zen, but if not used correctly, it can also be a place of treacherous dangers. This is why we here at the studio have prepared a few tips to ensure all our viewers a safe and peaceful release every time you take a trip to the bathroom. Presenting
A few.
steps to a safer bathroom experience.
I look so good. Oh yeah, I look so good. Oh, didn't see you there. Oh, anyways, when I was out for my run, I realized I was mighty sweaty, so I needed to take a mighty bath to cover up my mighty stink. Are you gonna stand right there? That's kind of good. Oh, back home. Hey, Mom.
Hi, sweetie.
I ran like 100 miles, Mom.
Wow.
Getting pretty good at cardio.
My little athlete.
Oh, there's a bath right here. Oh, it's nice and warm too. So I set out to find all the greatest bath safety tips so I would never get hurt in the bath again. Come on, Princess Felice. We need to make it to the Pink Castle.
Roughly 62% of all bathroom-related injuries occur while playing make-believe. Although the water is warm and cozy, don't get caught dozing.
Oh my gosh, my hair's getting so dry.
Although having hair on fleek is pretty chic, save it for after the tub. Then you can give your hair a good old rub.
Yeah, that hits the spot. Oh!
Ouch! That must have hurt. Save the utensils for dessert.
It says Mason.
Ruh-roh! Make sure you read the label so one day you don't end up as just a fable. Shucks! What a slap in the face! Who would have known bathrooms ain't made for trace? I hope these bathroom tips have been just fine for you. Maybe you can use them in the future to never go blue.
On the border of Uganda in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, a smuggler was caught with a plastic baby doll. Sinister, I know. The thing is, the children's toy was stuffed with cosmetics that have been banned in Uganda since 2016 because they have unhealthy amounts of mercury. The usual smugglers would put them in sacks with green bananas and even jerry cans with false bottoms, similar to the Barbasol can in Jurassic Park. Now, I don't know about you, but I honestly don't think I would want something that can cry, hiding my contraband. Not that I smuggle anything. Tanvi Barman, a 17-year-old Californian student, has found a certain calling in giving children in homeless shelters birthdays. That's right. Instead of being a normal give me teen, she's decided to give kids something they otherwise would not have. She's reportedly thrown 50, I repeat, 50 birthday parties for these sheltered children. Just makes my heart flutter. Now to Jack for quick cues.
Nobody can outrun me. I've got a question.
I've got answers. What's up?
Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Nope.
Why not?
I didn't want to break it.
Oh, okay. I like it. Thank you. Hey, Mrs. Reisner. I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Yes, I've decided to become more healthy this year and
I
get
like
back
it.
to the gym.
All right. No pain, no gains, you know? Pickleball.
Pickleball.
Pickleball's awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Oh, wow.
Not really. I don't really believe in resolutions, I guess.
That's fair enough. Fair. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Do my homework. 'Cause I don't really do that.
You don't do it at all? All right, that's a good one then. How about you? A New Year's resolution?
Let's make it on the studio.
Ah, well, you just did it. Do you have a New Year's resolution?
I want to make my dreams work.
You want to make your dreams work. Sounds like a good resolution to me. Thank you for your time. Do you have a New Year's resolution?
No.
Why not?
I don't have high goals for myself.
Fair enough.
Hello there.
Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Let's see. I'd say my New Year's resolution would probably be sleep more.
It's a good one. I need to sleep more too. I might just die if I don't. Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Oh, I don't know. Give me one.
I resolved to tend to my cows even better
Deal.
and recycle.
Yeah, I already recycle.
Awesome. Guys, do you guys have a New Year's resolution? What might it be?
I want to eat healthier this year.
All right, I like it. How about you?
I don't have one.
Oh, I gotta roll out. Hey, Dad.
Hey, son.
Do you have a New Year's resolution?
I have several New Year's resolutions.
What might one be?
I want to listen to more smooth jazz.
All right. Get behind that. Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Yes, I do have a New Year's resolution.
What might it be, if you don't mind me asking?
Try harder in all my classes.
That's a good one. Sweet boy. Bye-bye.
As the second semester starts back up, so do your Tiger athletics. Let's take a peek into last weekend's county tourney.
The Wayne County Tourney is well underway here at Hagerstown's gym. Shots are flying, fouls are to be made, and the winner is still undecided. We'll see you back at the studio.
Last Thursday evening, the varsity girls basketball team won their first county tourney game against Lincoln, 43-11. Unfortunately, they lost to Northeastern in the final game. The varsity boys basketball team played Lincoln Friday night and won, 64-55. The following night, in a hard-fought battle, they fell to Northeastern in the Wayne County Championship game. Tonight, the boys' JV and varsity basketball teams play Winchester at Winchester. JV plays at 6, and the varsity game follows. Tomorrow, the girls' JV and varsity basketball teams play Franklin County at home. The JV game will begin at 6 p.m. and the varsity game will follow at 7:30. Additionally, the varsity swim and dive team hosts Muncie Burris at 10 a.m. Good luck to all of our Tiger teams competing this weekend.
In a place where power is key, one person generally stands above them all. Here at Hagerstown Junior-Senior High School, this one person is feared and loved by many. The name, Mrs. Schaefer, the Punisher. Schaefer is her name, disciplining is her game. If she isn't disciplining, she is, well, probably doing something else. Our own Noah Snodgrass sat down between two trees with Mrs. Schaefer to chat about, stuff.
Alright, I'm here with Mrs. Schaefer. Hey.
Hello.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot the most important part.
See?
Dude, stop. No, that's not how it works.
Oh.
I'm interviewing you here.
Darn. Okay.
Just
It's good.
don't touch my trees.
We'll compromise.
There's no compromising.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you like most about disciplining students?
The ability to talk to students. I like having conversations with them.
Interesting. You claim to be a Ball State cheerleader, correct?
No.
Well.
I don't know where you got that information.
Well, I've heard it's true. So personally,
Okay.
I've been to some of the games, and I've
Oh.
noticed that there are two different groups of cheerleaders there. There are
Yes.
some of the ones who consider themselves cheerleaders,
Mhm.
and then there are some that are like actual athletes who do all the cool stuff in dancing. So like,
Okay.
which one would you have been?
Well, based off of your description, I'm not sure I can separate the two.
Well, like one is like an athlete, and the others are just kind of there to yell stuff.
That's your opinion, not mine.
That's like a real thing. Whatever you say. Okay. So don't talk down.
Oh, that was no
No,
talking.
don't.
Okay.
So you see a hat or hood,
Mhm.
like particularly on a head,
Yes.
How does it make you feel?
Again, I like having the opportunity to talk to students. Yes. Noah, could you please remove your hat from your head? Your hood, I mean. Thank you. Thank you.
So like, is Dean your maiden name?
No.
That's weird. What is your favorite sports drink?
Water.
That's not a sports drink.
I don't really drink sports drinks. Water.
That's. So say a student did a prank at school, such as a senior prank. What would be considered, too far?
I would hate to give any ideas.
Say I released a pig into the school. What would that mean? It was like a big pig, bigger than small ones.
Yeah, a pig, sure.
So you're fine with the pig?
Not really. I don't do senior pranks.
Okay, so what if this pig had a laser on his head? or
If
something,
you released one dead worm outside, on the pavement, it rains, dead worm, into the school building, I would be okay with that. That's all.
So
anything else?
What if we had
no.
we trained an army of dead worms?
Nope.
Okay. Does worms have two M's?
No. What grade are you? What's your GPA?
That is none of your business.
Okay. Okay.
What kind of music would you listen to if you were in China?
Well, I've never been to China. I have no intentions at this point in going to China, so
well,
that's
I would
a hard
listen to
question.
Chinese music if I was in China.
There
Seems
you go.
Very logical.
But you asked me what I would listen to, not what
it's
you
okay.
would listen to. Okay.
All right. I think that is all. Thanks for being here, Mr. Dawson.
Yes, Mrs. Schaefer. I'll remember that.
I'm Jacob, your local hermit. What?
Tonight, you can expect snow to turn into freezing rain as temperatures drop into the lower 30s. Watch out. You don't want to get wet.
I hope my beard doesn't freeze. Saturday we'll see rain from dawn to dusk, with temperatures keeping the rain from turning into snow.
As you can see, it's pretty foggy. Finishing off our weekend, Sunday will be partly cloudy all day with no foreseeable precipitation and lows dropping into the mid to lower 20s.
Hope I don't slip and break my arm in the refrigerator.
What's good, lads and lattices? While we were editing, I realized that the outro was recorded really dark, and that wasn't good. So, in an effort to not look like poopy, this is your outro for this week. As you can tell right now, we're getting down and dirty with the editing process. But as you've seen, we have a lot of new faces in the studio, some new segments, some new fun, and I just hope that you guys really enjoy that. So we'll continue expanding. We love expanding. That's always great. And I just hope that you have a great weekend. All right? Where will we see you next week?
Yes.
Where?
Right here.
On
The studio.
The studio.